when you hear people's gripe against me, it's always about what I didn't do for them. They don't say I did anything to them. They said I didn't do something for them. When you hear people's gripe against me, it's always about what I didn't do for them. They don't say I did anything to them. They said I didn't do something for them.
If you think about it, that's usually the story of Jay-Z. Can Jay-Z find himself with the Diddy karma? And you gotta ask yourself, what is the Diddy karma? Yeah. Diddy has been followed by, of course, all these allegations. But don't forget, people have been saying Diddy have been doing people wrong for the longest. Business-wise. Giving people bad contracts, not paying people. Apparently, he was almost breaking up with Biggie by the time he was popped. He was very close to leaving the label, Biggie, because of the contract disputes they had. So Diddy has been building up the Diddy karma, what is basically such bad karma throughout the years that at this point, he can turn it around. People wish him jail, even if he didn't do anything. People want to just see him crash and burn. The question is Jay-Z building that as well? Or is it the opposite? Let's take a look. By the way, first of all, I'm going to open up of a former friend of his claiming the wildest thing. We are here about accountability, but let's look what this friend has to say about Jay-Z. Fair use.
Who's the hardest to forgive?
Who is the hardest to forgive?
Yeah. In your entire life, who's the hardest person to forgive?
Shit, Jay. We come from here, bro. Me and Jay, we come from here. 7, 8 years old, 4th grade, 5th grade.
And where was the location? For those that don't know, Marcy Project, right?
Yeah, we come from Marcy's. You know, I'm going to school one day and I see him, and I noticed that his way of path to school is the same path as mine, and we leaving out the same building.
Are you older than Jay-Z at the time? Y'all the same age?
I'm 6 months older.
Got you. So same age, pretty much.
Yeah. So just right then and there, man, I seen how I used to hang with this other young guy. Shit, he was like my role model, same age, but he was much more tougher than me, much more street than me. Right? He was much more street than me, and I'm much more knowledgeable, and just taught me how to conduct myself. And this is going to public school, because we had to walk through gang territory. And they used to harass us all the time if we ain't deep. You know what I mean? We ain't got a bunch of us walking to school together. But every time you look around the corner, they got 5 or 6 dudes on the fence, going in their pocket, taking their little munch money. And guess who's on the fence? Jay. Jay, one of them on the fence. And then my man used to always be like, yo, that ain't gonna be us. You understand? That's never gonna be us. Until one day they really stopped us. My man showed me how to, my man just flipped out on them. Like, he flipped out to show them that he wasn't scared, and the shit went in reverse. Like, they really didn't press us. They end up saying, yo, B, you okay, and you could get through here, nobody gonna bother you. And he like, yeah, this is my cousin too, and he getting the same flavor, this and that, right? So with him telling them that, I see, I end up telling Jay that, because Jay from my building. I'm like, yo, bro, walk to school with me, man, so they won't be fucking with you. And that's how, from there, we just took off,
Like real childhood friendship.
Yo, when you young like that, and y'all come up like that, then as I'm coming up, it's beginning, it's not my man, that's my little brother. You get what I'm saying? That's my little brother at this point now when we coming up in the hood. Because now we more protective of our set, our community, our little three buildings. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna come over here and mess with us. So now I'm protective of them.
He left me behind.
Yeah.
I'll play another clip. You tell me if this clip, if Jay is speaking the truth in this clip. Fair use.
When you hear people's gripe against me, it's always about what I didn't do for them. They don't say I did anything to them. They said I didn't do something for them. When you hear people's gripe against me, it's always about what I didn't do for them. They don't say I did anything to them. They said I didn't do something for them.
If you think about it, that's usually the story of Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He didn't help Dame. He cut off Dame. He should have taken Dame with him to the next level. He didn't take the artist with him.
But depending on what it is, you can do both, right? You can do something to some person by not doing something to that person. For that person. For example, you and I have a business partnership, and then I get a chance to go, let's say I get an opportunity, and I can say, okay, KaiR, let's go. We have an opportunity, but I'll say, no, okay, I'm just gonna say anything because I have a new opportunity, don't wanna maybe split the proceeds, or I wanna do things, whatever. I don't talk to you about it, I just go, right? I don't depend, you can formulate the same thing in two different ways. You can say RJ didn't take me with him, or you can say RJ turned his back on me because we were working towards something, and then one day to the other he just disappeared. So it depends on what it is you're talking about. I have heard Jay-Z said something, and it is relatable though, which is some people are not ready to go to the next level. What got you to what got you to the first level is not what you need to get to the second level. What got you to the 5th grade is not going to get you to the 6th grade. It's not going to get you to the 7th grade. You just need to keep on learning, keep on developing different skills, and not all people can do that. But I think it can be both. It can be that these people, these friends, didn't continue elevating with him, but you hear a lot of stories of Jay-Z. These are not stories, rumors. A lot of rumors, and are rumors true or no, we don't know, but a lot of the rumors have to do, like, it almost come across as if Jay-Z is a very sneaky person. So if he can boycott you sneakily, he will. So you might have a deal, or you might have I think there was something in the NFL.
It was Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri said it.
Jermaine Dupri had the Rock Nation deal in front of him. Jay told him not to do it. And Jay
not to do the Super Bowl, right?
Oh no, the deal, the Rock Nation deal, where basically he would be the curator of the people who are performing. And turned around, and Rock Nation got that deal after Jermaine Dupri dropped it.
So if I have to use a Cat Williams term, you Steve Harvey them.
Yes, he did. It would be a Steve Harvey situation.
Alleged Steve Harvey, because although we know that the producer said it, we have no confirmation.
I'll say who said it. Let me search the. Let me look it up real quick. This is where we heard it from. So if you're suing anyone, Steve, please sue these guys. Don't sue us, because we had nothing to do with it. Fair use.
My guy. Yeah. He was the man with it. Yeah. It was the man. And this is before he became who he ultimately. But he never changed. After the Kings of Comedy, Bernie never changed, bro. Wow. Bernie didn't let Hollywood or success or anything go to his head. He was always the Mac man.
I heard he still lived in Chicago.
Yeah, bro. Bernie was, He's an original, man.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of cats scared to go after him on the stage.
Yeah, massive. I mean, I know he kind of alluded, or I've heard you kind of allude to what happened between him and Steve.
Well, that's what all I can say is what Bernie told me. And he was upset with Steve because he said Steve tried to get him taken off for the Oceans movie he did.
Ocean's 11?
Yeah, and tried to vie for his part after he already got hired. And
Bernie,
me. That's all I'm gonna say. He was my friend. I loved him, man. I love.
Yes, man.